All right, Aries, this is Monica with the Lynx Tarot. We are doing your December Tarot and Oracle reading covering money, love, career, important relationships, and situations in your life. This is the Tarot of the Owls, which I almost just dropped. Tarot of the Owls. So for Aries, look at this. You have the Nine of Cups, wishes and dreams coming true, or this is accenting your wishes and dreams, things that you have been thinking about, wondering if this will ever come to fruition. And what this is telling me is that, yes, you can make your dreams come true. The energies are there. Thinking about holiday time, whatever you celebrate, happiness and joy coming your way. Okay, let's see what else we have for Aries, covering money, love, career, important situations, and relationships. We have the Hierophant, so this could signify a marriage or an important relationship, contract, or something like that in your life. The Hierophant is also Taurus energy. And we have the Three of Swords, so there could have been a separation recently. This could signify a healing of your heart. It could signify getting over an illness. Okay, so always know tarot is never medical advice. Okay, clarifying the Nine of Cups, we've got the Moon. Yeah, there's definitely a surprise. There's a hidden influence that is leading to a happy, positive surprise, but I also want to warn, more couples energy here. Let me go back. I also want to warn or caution against overindulgence. It could be yours or someone else's. Now, we can't really control someone else, if they're indulging too much, but we can only control our own actions. But this is just for someone listening, caution about someone's overindulgence. The Hierophant and the Two of Cups, there's definitely a marriage or a stronger commitment in a relationship. Somebody is hurting over you, but they're in the past. They think that, Aries, they think that you're still theirs, even though it has ended. They have this idea that you'll go back to them, and they might find out, whether you tell them or they just find out somehow, that you've moved on with someone else, and they're behaving as if you're just breaking up with them in that moment, even though you have been apart already for a while. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So this is really positive for money and career for some of you. All right, Aries, so the Nine of Pentacles with the Moon. So let's go back. Let's go back to what I was saying about be careful of overindulgence, yourself or someone else. I feel like someone is dealing with someone who overindulges at a party. It could be alcohol or something else, okay? Now let's end that message. Next message is that in the beginning of this reading a couple minutes ago, I was saying that I felt like your wishes and dreams are going to come true. There are some hidden surprises in a good way for somebody listening. You're going to feel very full, abundant, like there's more where that came from. I feel like there is also like a profession of love that somebody didn't expect here. As for love and relationships, this definitely could signify marriage. If you are already married, maybe you were feeling like things were a little blah for a while, or like things had been going wrong, and this is you reconnecting. Okay, this is feeling better about the relationship, reconnecting, remembering your, I want to say your vows, but not to be too strict in my message here. Your dedication, let's say dedication to one another, your commitment. This could, for some of you, have to do with a business connection too, because that could have to do with like the Hierophant and contracts, and the Two of Cups could be, two people coming together in business, or two entities coming together. So that's for some of you, not all of you. Aries, strong love marriage stuff here. For some of you, there's something hidden in your marriage that you already know about. There, it was hidden, past tense, that has been revealed, and you are relieved. Maybe you had your suspicions about someone, found out the truth, and that released you from an obligation, released you from guilt, or something to that effect. So the Three of Swords and the Two of Wands, I feel like you are on the right track if you are getting over an illness or healing from a surgery. For some of you, I feel like you were trying to move on from something and you attempted like 3 different times and you were like, oh my gosh, I went down the wrong path each time. But then we come into the Two of Wands energy and you're like, wait a minute, my whole world is ahead of me. This decision, this new decision now is the right way to go. And this miraculous healing kind of is hitting you maybe as we speak, where you're like, wow, like things are different now. I'm seeing this differently now. This new information came my way. This does not have to be in a romantic relationship. It could be an important situation. It could be a job. Like the truth comes your way and you're like, you know what? This does not hurt anymore. I've tried in all these different ways. Now I'm going down a whole new path and I'm seeing that I have a couple different choices here. Wow, so the Nine of Cups and the Moon is being clarified by the Star. Archangel Jophiel is represented here. Have faith that the future is bright. Dreams come true. Positive changes that bring an end to challenging times. And also the light at the end of the tunnel. Awesome, and that's what I think that moon has a lot to do with, that light at the end of the tunnel. You may have been feeling like you were going, you know, in the dark, you know, shooting in the dark, walking in the darkness, you know, not knowing where to go. And then you come to your Nine of Pentacles, your abundance, your joy, you know, your relief. You're really getting rid of some baggage somehow. Wow, another major arcana. So the Hierophant and the Two of Cups has been clarified by the Wheel of Fortune and Archangel Gabriel. A fresh new start or the end of delays, sudden or unexpected progress. A very positive change in your life. It could also have to do with travel or a new vehicle. It could have to do with a graduation. I'm also getting big anniversary, yours or someone that means a lot to you. All right, so the Three of Swords and the Two of Wands is being clarified by the Two of Swords, Archangel Haniel, being unable or unwilling to make a decision. But that's what you're coming out of that Three of Swords. You feel like you went down the wrong path. Maybe you went down the path of heartbreak like 3 times recently, and you come to the Two of Wands where you're like, wait a minute, like the world is open to me. I'm free now. I'm over this heartache and now I can do what I want. And you're starting to feel good that you're free from emotional drama. We have the Two of Swords here. This could have to do with being unable or unwilling to make a decision. It says follow your own heart rather than trying to make others happy. And someone here has been pretending there's no problem, and someone is overanalyzing a situation. So remember earlier I was saying someone was like in denial that you ended the relationship with them. They were pretending that you actually didn't. They're like pretending to themselves that you actually didn't end it with them. And then when they find out you moved on, they act like you just broke up with them in that moment. They may be telling people that you like cheated, but you didn't cheat. Sorry about my phone. Oops. Sorry about that. I thought the volume was down. That was weird. But you didn't. You know, like it's like someone saying, you know, so-and-so is cheating on me, and that's not what's happening. That's for some of you, not all of you, okay? For others of you, maybe somebody was not faithful to you and left you confused because they told lies, and you're questioning your own judgment. Like you're asking them, like, or you want to ask them, well, was this true? Was that true? Remember when you said you were going out to dinner? Well, did you really go out to dinner? Was that really with work? Like you're starting to like doubt yourself because they were, you know, lying to you basically, and you wanted to believe them. But your intuition was right, Aries, so don't doubt yourself. Your intuition was right. The truth comes out, and then you start to, you know, validate yourself. And you're like, okay, I'm not crazy. I'm not possessive. I'm not jealous. I was right, no matter what they said or tried to accuse me of. We have the Cup. You should accept valid criticism. We have the Ladder. Awesome. Climbing towards success. This could be in love, relationships, business, like anywhere you're needing that. And it's because like the weight of something emotional is off your shoulders. We have the mice, yeah, discord among friends or family. Yeah, so someone's like kicking up some drama, but you know how to get out of that. It's time to make your own decision. That other person's denial is their denial. And if someone has misled you, the truth is coming out. Okay, so why don't we go over, yeah, let's do Archangel Michael. What else does Aries need to know for December? This is Archangel Michael. What does Archangel Michael have to say? Whoops. Big chunk flipped over there. Oh, too many again. 1, 2, one more, and then I'll cut. All right. What does Archangel Michael have to say for Aries? Embrace your life purpose. Yeah, so you have gotten off track from your life purpose because of someone else's emotional drama. Embrace your life purpose. That's the path you need to be on. You have 12 and 3 if you like numerology. Archangel Michael is saying, I'm guiding you toward your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. And the Two of Swords was talking about following your own heart. Follow your own heart rather than trying to make others happy, okay? Like, you've done enough or too much for someone else. It's time to really ask yourself, what is following my own heart? And that is your path right now. Thank you so much for being here, Aries. If you're interested in a personal reading, contact me. My email is below. Please like, hype, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I will see you again soon.